Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick rundown of the sounds you could get on this Alien Audio. Sorry for it's kind of not the ideal video situation, but it's what I got right now, so. Anyways, just gonna get right to it. We got our 3-band EQ here, we got treble, mid, bass, and then we got tone, pickup selector, volume's on the back. And we also have a push-pull knob on the volume, which gives overdrive. And we got what Chopper calls vintage or modern setting on this guy on the tone. And that will make something more modern or vintage sounding. It does something to the top end. I don't use either of these push-pulls too much, but I'll give a demonstration of the sound obviously included. So what I'm going to do is everything's flat, and I'm going to be using both pickups to start with. I'm going to go through the tone control. Here's the tone control at 50%. Okay, so that's a nice sound. Gonna boost it all the way. Now I'm gonna cut it. Back to 50%. And I'll do the pickup selection real quick. It's been on both pickups. A little more. Here's just the P bass. Back to both pickups. Back to P pickup. So the P bass, it's got a little more hair to it, right? More beef to it. Here's the back pickup, which is kind of like a Stingray, or maybe a back jazz pickup, but with some meat to it. Now, of course, you could do a combination of these guys. So if you want mainly back pickup and maybe a little front pickup. And maybe I'll hold a note. Back to both pickups here. This is just volume, and it's got an overdrive. I don't use overdrive much. Here's the P bass with the overdrive. Right, and then you could do whatever you want with that. Here's both pickups with the overdrive. Just the back pickup, just because I'm curious. Now I would EQ that sound with this guy if I wanted to use that sound, but I just want to get through all the tones that I can possibly get through in a short amount of time. So I'm gonna go back to both pickups here and tone at 50%. It's been on 50%, by the way. And now we're on to the treble knob. Treble knob is like the air in the sound. It's the really top end. So if I want something to be really crystal clear and maybe stand out a bit with a little bit of shimmer, I'll turn up the treble. But I could also find that I want to take out some of the string noise and, you know, some of the clankiness. It helps to turn down this treble knob. As opposed to the tone knob, I think that the treble knob is affecting the highest part of the frequencies, and the tone knob is a little lower. It's somewhere in here. I'm not exactly sure what the frequency ranges are, but yeah. So this is more of the air of the sound. You'll hear it. Here's it flat. Here's boosted. I'm going to bring up the tone knob. This is not the treble knob, just so you can hear what that does. This is treble and tone boosted. I'm going to turn the treble down to 50%, keep the tone. Turn off the treble. Turn the tone all the way off now. Turn the tone up. Turn the treble all the way up. So, one way I kind of think of it is the tone will zoom in on a certain character of the top end that you want to get. This is my own version, and a disclaimer, I'm not the a production wizard or a bass wizard in any way. This is just my own opinion, unsolicited opinion. So, but what I like to do is once I kind of find a sound in a pickup selection that I like, and EQ the mids and the bass a way that I like, I'll start taking off the treble to take off any harshness that I find, and I'll use the tone knob to kind of hone in on an upper end of the frequency that matches well with the rest of the bottom end, if that makes sense. So this is like this is the harshness knob. Get rid of harshness or add some crystal clear highs. Also, it's good if you want a super modern sound. You could play with this knob. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, but there's a lot to explore with this bass, and it's easy to, jump around with what I know and what I've experienced and going through the sounds. Okay, so there was the treble knob. Tone's back at 50. And let's do the mid now. Mid's flat. I'm going to boost the mid. I'm going to cut the mid all the way. Flat. Boosted. And I'll usually I'll roll down the bass a little bit and add just a little bit of mids if I want it that type of a sound. And also I rolled the tone back a little bit. That's a usable sound to me. So the mid knob, as you can see, even when you boost it all the way, it's still smooth and it's a usable sound, right? It's not too harsh or anything. Here's the bass knob. It's flat. Boosted all the way. Cut all the way. Okay. Back to flat. So there you have it. I was going through all the knobs. And the thing is, you obviously don't want to go all the way, boost it all the way, or cut it all the way. You're going to be adding a little bit of this, cutting a little bit of that. And between the pickup selections and the EQ, which is totally usable to both extremes, cutting and boosting all the way, it doesn't get too so loud that you can't use it. There's a lot of room within the EQ and the pickup selection and the up and down, uh, you know, whatever you call it, pull out knobs. I mean, there's so many sounds you could get there, and they all sound good. That's the thing. So yeah, check it out. Alien Audio basses. Um, I find that they're super super good for recording because that you can EQ it to sit in a mix, and you really don't have to do much, production afterwards. Um, and also live, they sound great because you can EQ it to the room right at your fingers. So yeah, really good.